the definite integrals, definite lower limit, upper limit are provided. First step, look at this as the function in the composite function form. Which part that is more complicated, target that one, and then identify the inner function as the u or the new variable u. What do you think for this problem? What would be the u expression for this integration? Which one look more complicated? Definitely the power 2 form, right? And what the inside? The inside is x squared plus 8x minus 7. So that's what we're going to use as a u. U is x squared plus 8x minus 7. Okay. First step, always the same thing. And then the the du or the differential u is from the derivative. You can use the transformation. The derivative is 2x plus 8. Then the differential gonna be 2x plus 8 times dx. All right. We can see the bottom here replace with the u. So we have u squared. The top here, the x plus 4 times dx, I'm going to rewrite it in the form that we can see better picture here. So 1 over the quantity power 2 x squared plus 8x minus 7 multiplied by x plus 4 dx. The first part here is, the first part here is done because we let u be x squared plus 8x minus 7. So that one will be replaced with the u squared. Now the problem is, how do we replace the x plus 4 times dx in the du term? What we found as the du is 2x plus 4. We're gonna adjust it. There are different ways to handle this situation because it's not in the form that we can replace exactly the same form as the earlier example. Since this is the 2x plus 8, not x plus 4, we see the double of the 2x plus 4 as part of the term in a du term. So we can see this as a half of du is x plus 4 times dx. Okay, or you can treat this as this one. If I multiply by 2, I would get exactly the same as I put on the side notes. But if you multiply by 2, you have to divide it by 2 as well. Whatever way that easier for you. Okay, but what I always do, I'm gonna work on the prep work, make it completely done, and then I can put everything back into the main area. So let me add one more slide. So far we have the integral from 2 to 3, 1 over, rewrite the problem again, plus 8x minus 7 squared times x plus 4 dx. And on the side note, since u is x squared plus 8x minus 7, du is 2x plus 8 quantity dx. And then we're going to adjust it to fit whatever we have. So that means a half of du is x plus 4 multiplied by dx. And then we can bring everything back into the problem. So we have integral. Recall the 3 and 2, they are variable in x term. We're going to touch them later on. Just work on the main part. Now we have 1 over u squared multiplied by 1 half du. The integrand already done. Next, we're gonna work on the lower upper limit because everything now in u form, right? So we're gonna have to change upper limit and lower limit in u form as well. From the relationship that u is x squared plus 8x minus 7, for x equals 2 or the lower limit x equals 2, the u gonna be 2 squared plus 8 multiplied by 2 minus 7. What do we get here? Which is 4 plus 16 minus 7. So we get 13. This is the lower limit in u. For the upper limit, x equals 3, do the same thing. U equals 3 squared plus 8 multiplied by 3 minus 7, which is 9, plus 8 times 3, that's 24, and then minus 7, that gives us 26. U equals 26. So we're going to replace lower limit at 13, upper limit as 26, because everything now in terms of u. Everything has to be totally in the u format. We write in a better form. We have 1 half integral 13 to 26 1 over u squared, that's u to the negative second with respect to u. Okay, then we're gonna work on the antiderivative. 1 half as a coefficient. So u to the negative second, that becomes u to the negative first divided by negative 1. Evaluate. See, this is the u, right? And this u equals 13 as a lower limit. U equals 26 as the upper limit. When you deal with the definite integral, you're gonna have to replace by the upper limit subtracted by replacing with the lower limit. That is the additional part, like on top of the process of the indefinite integral. This problem, negative 1 and 1 half, let them together as a coefficient of 1 over u. Evaluate from 13 to 26. See, everything is in u form, so I omitted to write u for the upper lower limit part because they are understood to be the u value. Now I get 1 half. Evaluate 1 over 26 minus 1 over 13. And that 1 over 13 multiply 2 divided by 2. So 1 minus 2, that's negative 1 over 26. And then I get the final answer as 1 over 52.